What's up, everybody? Just want to go over securing your lending accounts with two-factor because security is always an issue, and the more security levels we have within our accounts, the better. So I want to take the time to go over um, two-factor now. Whenever you're in your accounts, there's always that security setting where you can go and access two-factor. Okay. Um, and when you get to two-factor, first you need to go to your app store and download Authenticator, Google Authenticator app. And when you download the Google Authenticator, it's a pretty simple step. You want to come and find your settings. It's always going to be on low security if you don't have that. Google if you don't have the two-factor on. So you want to come to your settings and you want to access settings and you'll see the screen pop up. You'll always see that it's definitely off and it can be enabled. So what you want to do is you want to you want to click enabled. Now with the two-factor authentication, there is a plus sign. So you want to click that plus sign. First you click enabled, and it brings up the QR code. And beneath the QR code or to the side of the QR code, there'll be a box for you. So when you use your Google Authenticator app on your that you downloaded on your phone, now I would suggest using two, three, maybe four phones. If your mom has a phone or your wife has a phone, get them to download it as well. If your brother have a phone, your girlfriend, you have two phones. I have three phones. So I have it downloaded in all three phones. And what I do is I pull them all up and I click the little plus sign, and at the bottom it'll pop up and it says scan barcode. This is on the Google Authenticator on the phone. Now, when you click the little plus sign after you download the Google Authenticator on your phones, you got to diversify your security as well. So you need more than one phone, right? This is crypto. You got to diversify everything, including your Google Authenticators, right? So when you click the little plus sign, at the bottom it'll pop up scan barcode. And when you are in your application and you click uh, enable Google Authenticator, you'll see the QR code here. Now, what you want to do is scan that. You scan that with all the phones. Every single phone that you pulled up, you want to scan that barcode, right? So now you have Google Authenticator on your mom's phone, your girlfriend's phone, your dad's phone, two, three, four of your phones. Boom. In any event, you may lose one of your phones and one of your phones go down. You're diversified. You have multiple phones, a multitude of phones where you can always access the Google Authenticator code, and you input the Google Authenticator code down here, right below the barcode, right? And those number are always changing, so it doesn't matter if someone see this number now because it's always changing. And you click enabled, right? And once you click enabled, boom. Now you're enabled. Now you're secured another level. Now Google authenticators have been known to be hacked, but I think it's mainly people who get a little careless um, with their Google authenticator and their passwords. Once it's enabled, that's pretty good peace of mind. So you have another level of security. You're dealing with money here, and security. There's a lot of hackers. Security is always an issue, right? So you want to always make sure that you add that extra level of security. Okay. So with that said, multiple phones as well, just in case your main phone go down or your backup phone go down. Your mom, your sister, your girlfriend, your wife, brother, daughter, you know, two, three, four of your phones all have Google Authenticator on it with your account information. So you can always get access to one of those phones to get back into your account. And it's always good as well to take a picture of that barcode. So you want to take a picture of that barcode as well. So and put it in file. So you have that as well. Can never be too secured in crypto, right? You can never be too secured in crypto. and that's how you will get into your account as well through the Google authenticator. It's absolutely necessary to add that extra layer of security. Okay, cool. So with that said, I'm in my Libra Coin account again, and I think earlier I did a video about depositing. They're accepting. It's beautiful here. They're accepting Bitcoin all the way through. You can even move it off the platform if you're not using it. If you have dust, like this $32 is what I call dust because Libra don't accept anything less than $50 to buy coins. So that has no value. So that's dust. You can always just take that off the platform, um, which I'll do in a little bit. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is referral programs. I think this is probably one of the strongest referral programs I've ever assembled, and I do have, and I feel it feels good to have a network tree that looks like that. It feels pretty good. I have about 81 referrals, 85 now, because I've been doing some marketing in a variety of different areas, and that feels good. It lets me know that I'm helping some people to find out about this platform. I'm not sure why there's a lot of fuss and fud and uncertainty about referral programs, because in my mind it only makes sense to help people, and when you help people, to be rewarded. I'm not doing this out of the goodness of my heart. Forget that. It's too time consuming. The amount of phone calls I get from people who are asking questions, it's too time consuming. That alone is a job within itself. So it's awesome to know that there's a referral program that pays me, a company that pays me to help you, right? Now, the main thing is, I think a lot of people, you're always hearing the thing about scams. People are always talking about people getting scammed. That's so. Look, referral programs and referral links means support. Most YouTuber or leader who has referrals, they have support group. They have support group that ensures that everyone who uses that link has a place to go to get some support. Now, the main thing people who use referral programs have to understand, who use referral links have to understand, is diversification. If there is diversification, there is no loss. There's no loss. The losses are mitigated because you're in a variety of program. And when there's a referral program, and when the leaders have support set up, that's the collective. The collective of individuals that are vibrating on that frequency. They all understand that more than one platforms, as many platforms as you possibly can, right? Diversification. That's the absolute key. Once everyone understands that, now you look at a group that I like to hang out in. This is an absolute beast, an absolute beauty. This is what referral links are all about. All these guys coming, these are all part of of a particular individual who set up his. This is his support group. Anyone who uses a referral link, they all have access to this group, and they all know they can come in there, they can go in there and get information, and they're all recommended to go in and get information. And everyone understands in that group, the main number one rule is diversification. If you diversify, you cannot lose, right? And yes, I love to be, I want to be rewarded. I want to be rewarded. If I'm going to spend 20, 30 minutes a day, and there's always nagging newbies who just, it, they're always asking the same questions, man. And those things take, those questions are, they can wear and tear on you, man, to hear the same questions over and over, the same fare over and over. So it's important that they understand that, look, you're not here to invest in one platform. You're here to go in quite. If you're going to invest in one platform, don't use my link. Get the fuck. Don't use my link. Do not use my link, right? Because we don't know what's going to happen to one platform, right? So this is why we spread our wings out as wide as possible, and we soar all across the lending space, right? That's how we stay safe. That's how we stay safe, right? You use more than one program, and that's what the links are all about. So I feel a little I do feel a little selfish, really, that I get into a lot. I've been getting into most of these platforms without a team behind me. I'm getting it, and especially since I'm a coach and I'm a basketball player, and team has always been my strong suit. And now here I am going to this. You know, my referrals haven't been strong at all. I'm going into this is the strongest I've ever been. I'm going into the programs with just myself and maybe one or two individuals that I've helped with the information about the program. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. When the program I'm leaving money on the table. The program, the program is rewarding me to help bring in others. And if I'm not bringing in others because of for whatever reason, if I'm not bringing in others, I'm feeling a little selfish. I feel a little selfish and I feel a little naked because I don't have a team. It's as if I'm trying to make this dough by myself and I'm not sharing it with others. But now when I have this referral link and it's a and people use it and they are part of my group and they understand that, look, diversification, even especially the new people. You get a lot of new people that come in and they're fearful, and man, when it wears and tears on you, man, when people are asking you the same question over and over and over and you're answering the same. Why? So you have a so once they become a part of that collective, they understand that diversification in this space is the absolute necessity. We are a collective. You use my referral link, you're part of my collective. You have access to the support group, you have access to the WeChat group, the Discord groups, the WhatsApp group, the Telegram group, where it's embedded in your head that, yo, diversification. We coming in here and we're chasing down 30 or 30 ICOs, whatever. If you want to go on 10 or 12, but you're not allowed to go on one, period. You're not allowed to go on one because if it disappears, then you're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. Why be an idiot? Spread your wings. So referral links, man, are absolutely necessary. And I think I was leaving money on the table and I was feeling naked because I felt a little selfish that I wasn't helping people to understand about these programs and take advantage of this life-changing situations that's happening in this cryptocurrency space. We know that there's a ton of programs coming out, a ton of programs hitting the market, and we're chasing them. Right, the time is now. These things last. They might not be here forever. We don't know. They could, or they could not. We don't know. But right now, in the now, it's about getting in as many as possible, as many as possible. You can afford to get in, and this is what a collective is all about. Within that collective, everybody understands. Everybody understands we're chasing down a multitude of these things. A multitude of these things. We want to hit, if it's 50 of them, we want to hit 50. We stand a much better chance of profiting, and we stand a much better chance of mitigating losses. Definitely, because this is not going to last forever. So we might as well take advantage of it while we can. If it's one time in our lives to feel a little greedy, it's now. If it's one time in my life, I'm going to feel a little greedy, it's now, right? Because I see some awesome things happening in this space, right? And I'd love to have a team, take a team, because I'm a coach. I'm a coach. I'm a basketball player coach. I'm all about team. So I've been feeling a little, naked and a little selfish, man, going into these programs by myself with no team, no referrals that's coming in with me, working with me, understanding with me, and being a part of my collective. So that's just my take on referral links, because I hear people are always um, talking about, oh, this no referrals and you just doing this referral. Damn right. I'm doing it for the referral. The money is there, right? And it's an opportunity for me to make some money from the lending platform and also to help someone make some money. And they understand once they're part of my collective, once they're part of my team, you know, once they're part of my my crypto loan shark team, because that's exactly what we are. We're lenders. We're lending. We're loan sharks, man. We're giving money. We're lending these bots and arbitrage platforms and whatever. We're lending them our dough, and we're getting these high ass rates of return. That's what a loan shark does. In the fiat world, when people don't have cash, they go to loan sharks. And loan sharks charge them these exuberant fees. So that's what we're doing. These programs are coming to us and say, yo, we need your Bitcoin and we're going to pay you an exuberant amount of interest per day to use it. We're digital loan sharks. We're crypto loan sharks, man. That's what I feel like. That's exactly what I feel like. So yeah, use my link. Use my link. Be a part of my collective. I'll have start having links to my groups down low. You can be a part of my groups, or if not my group, get into someone else's group, right? But even if you don't get into a group, just understand diversification is the name of the game. It's that simple. Don't be the idiot dude from Wall Street that jumps off the 99th floor because you lost your house and your fortune, right? I don't need anybody jumping off the 99th floor. I don't. Not on my team, right? So as long as you understand that, you won't be jumping off no 99th floor. Okay? So anyway, I've been rambling, ranting long enough. Links below. Like, subscribe. I think there's another round. There is another round of Libra. There is another round of Libra, the last and final round. Um, there's still, I think, a portion of this, so you can still get into Libra. There's still 40% left of phase four, and then there's phase five as well. So yeah, get in, get some coins. You know, a lot of things going on in the space here, man. A lot of people are changing their lives, and you should too. Get some bitcoins, get in. Oh, nice pass, LeBron. I'm watching basketball as well. Lakers, watching Lakers and Cleveland. LeBron just had this sweet pass. But yes, understand diversification, and it's all good. All right, Crypto Baller out. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Okay. See you in the next video. Peace.